everyone, good afternoon and happy Saturday. Welcome. We are back on part 2 of Serene. So if you're not with me on what I've been doing, I have put the colours finally in the description. I completely forgot about it, so accept my apologies. I have put them in there now. Good afternoon all. So if you are new to the channel, there is a live chat. If you're watching this back, you can also follow. Hello Connie and Leslie, Kat, Joanna, Lulu. Hi you guys. Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Hi you Leslie. So nice to see you because I know it's super late for you. So if you need to go to sleep and need to go to bed, please do. Hello Winchester. Hello Molly. Hello Azealy. I'm just trying to read who's coming in. And Leah, if I've missed you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You're all over the place today, so it's just a huge hello. Hiya Boots. Hiya Momo. Okay, so today's going to be a continuation, so it's going to be part 2, and we're going to continue with some of the metals, the golds and the rose golds, and we're also going to make a start on some of the clothing as well. Hello Mary and Linda. Hi Dawn. Hello lovelies. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. It's crazy. It comes around so quickly. Oh, that's okay, Connie. How many came? Oh, hi, Eskies. Hi, Yanat. Hi, Michelle. That's okay. Shannon, do what you have to do. That's okay, Linda. I know it's late where you are, hun. But it's so nice to see your face. I know it's not your face, your virtual face. Hello, lovelies. Hi Tracy. Okay, so if you are new, I do just spend the first couple of minutes, 5 minutes saying hello, so you will hear me say hello. So just scroll along until I pick the pencils up. Hiya Becky. Linda, we miss having you, but I know the time zones are all crazy, and especially in Australia. Bless your hearts for staying up. I love all the faces, all your virtual faces. Okay, so I have picked them out and I did actually write them down. So just to recap, we were using rose gold and we are doing Lumies. Hello Carol. Hi Tonya. Welcome everyone. Sorry about the lag. I've got a little bit of a lag and then the chat all of a sudden goes really fast. Yes, it's Gary's birthday. Happy birthday to Gary. Okay, so for the rose gold, we have Buff Titanium is our highlighter and Sepia is our shadow. So then our main colours are Hello Mona and Bridget. Welcome everyone. Happy Saturday to you. Yes, Lulu. I love my Lumies. I love them all though. Buff Titanium and Sepia are shadows and highlighters. So violet pink, hibiscus pink, I think that's burnt ochre, burnt sienna 50. So burnt ochre 872 is 10%. Burnt sienna 50, Herculean red, raw sienna and brown ochre and burnt ochre. So we've got quite a lot. I know it's a lot of colours, but trust me, it did get the result. Hello April. And then for our yellowy gold, we use raw sienna, brown ochre, burnt ochre, sepia for shadow, light flesh 10%, and then we use the black polychromo. Just a lot easier. So we're going to continue on that. And whilst we're all saying hello and happy birthdays and everything, I'm just going to pick up and continue where I was. So I am going to continue with some golds. I might add another colour in. Every now and then you might see that. But I will tell you what I'm using as I'm using it, so you are completely aware. Okay, so everyone's happy mails, just by the way, everyone's happy mails, everyone's packages, everyone's giveaways, everything is out now. So you should be receiving at some point happy mails or packages or something. Those of you that I have sent, it's quite a few. So just to let you know, and if it is a little bit of a delay, it's just postage. Hello Hello, Della and Ria. There's lots of you. Good afternoon, lovelies. Well, from me, it's afternoon here. Okay, so as I said the other time, I do pick out where I'm going to put some of these colours. I'm just going to stick with the gold for the minute, and I am going to pick up raw sienna, which is 036. These are the Lumies. If you hear any noise, Andrew's just downstairs. He's been skipping, so he's going to be coming in any minute. And if Chip barks, just warning, he might bark. Okay, Becky. Okay, so what have you all been up to? Are you all still working on whips? Have you started something new? This is still for Shannon's event, even though I know the actual streaming event part of it's over, but I did start it for the event, so I'm going to continue it for the Colorists Give back. But that is going on all month over on Instagram, so I thought, oh well, I'm going to do it over on here as well. Morning there. It's 3 a.m. Jeez, Louise, Leslie, sleepy time. I would be out for the count like a light. I know insomnia is very hard, and I know sometimes can't sleep, but oh, that is late. Bless your hearts. You must be sitting in bed thinking, why is sleep not coming? Why? What's happening? Hello, Melody. That's okay. You look away. Hiya, Kirsty. Oh my gosh, Kirsty. So if Kirsty, your little girl's Beast and Chaser post made my day yesterday. I even had to show Mum because I love the chase. I love the chase. So I think in the US you may have had the chase. It's like a quiz show over here. And Kirsty posted this really adorable post up about her lovely daughter Violet, who loves the chase, and it absolutely made my day yesterday. I can honestly say that. Hello, Adri. Anyone I've missed, welcome. Big hearts, big waves, hearts and waves around the room. Lots and lots of love to everyone, as always. And we're just trying to plan out where we're going to put golds and rose golds at the moment, because we've got a lot of it. Okay, I think I'm going to put some, I think I'm going to stick with predominantly rose golds there. Right, so these are going to be the golds. So I used 037. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, I love the chase. Okay, so this is Brown Ochre 037. It is amazing. I watch it all the time. And if I do miss it, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm not like religious, but I watch it most days. It's on in the background. And I feel like such a really knowledgeable person when I get things right. And Andrew's like, how did you know that? And I'm like, there you go. I'm really not. Hello, Pickle. Good afternoon. Okay. So as I said, this is 037 Brown Ochre. So we're just putting in some of this gold colour. And as I said, it is our Gary's birthday today, so big happy birthday to Gary. 21 today. And I hope that you feel spoilt today, as always. Yeah, good guesses. That's what I say. It's fluke. It's fluke half the time when I get them right. I'm like, yeah, no. I knew that, really. It's so funny. He looks at me like, did you really know that? And I'm like, yeah, of course I knew these things. Okay, 077, which is Burnt Ochre. Aww. Hello, Joanna. Sorry, I'm just missing people coming in. If I've missed you, send in hearts and waves. I know I might miss some people. Okay, so we're just doing some of this. It's not a gold, it's just our gold. It's a Sammy gold. Nothing has to be absolutely precise. It's just got to be something that you like the result of. You don't have to be realistic on certain things. That's okay, Verica. Hello, Mum. Ah, lots of love, Linda. Sleep well. Thanks for popping in. Thanks, Shah. Hello, Angela. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon from me. Just wherever you are. It's afternoon here. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up the Light Flesh 10%, which is in the new one, new set of Lumies, and it's 542. And that I don't think I actually used buff titanium for the gold because I didn't need to, because this kind of acted as my blender. So we're going to use that into the light areas. Thank you. Yes. Oh my. Yes. Yes. Kirsty. Yes. All day long. And that applies to anyone that has been on the fence about buying this book. Yes, yes, and yes. I'll say that again. A big yes. It's, I always say it's the top book in something that if I was to say get, it would be my biggest recommendation. 100%. Okay, Sepia is our shadow. Sepia is just always used as a shadow for me, just personally, because it's like a dark brown. And it just gives off a really nice effect, especially in the shadowed areas. So if you want my recommendation on what to use, you can use a black. Oh, excusez-moi, sorry about that. Let's turn that off. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you can tell them. You can tell them. You can tell it was me. It's fine. I'll take the brunt of everyone's complaints about the price. It is honestly worth it, and you can throw not too much water at this though, Kirsty. I know you love to throw your water media down because the page isn't made for water media as much. You can go try it, but just trust me, it's not the best with water media, but every pencil you throw at it, it's beautiful. See how nice, like, it's just such a nice book. Thank you, Valerie. Okay. So back to the raw sienna, and then we're going to move to some more rose gold. Now, I won't do all rose gold and gold on here, but I will show you where and what I'm going to place them, so if you are following this. But to be honest, you can have a little like play around, because it's going to be your headdress, and it's going to be quite a lot of gold on there. Now, for this one, hold on, so sorry, I have to just read the chat. Hello, Joanne. I need to come up with a colouring book on hot press watercolour paper. It would be cool, wouldn't it? Although some of them are on watercolour papers. Okay, just bear with me. I'm just going to mute you while I gulp a glug of tea. Oh, Valerie, I did. I saturated it. It wasn't even a slight. It was unbelievable. Okay. Let's go for some more rose gold, because that seems to be the one that we're all kind of tempted to figure out. You are singing again. This is the one that we're all kind of figuring out, because it's one of those that I find quite hard to do, is rose gold, quite honestly. So it's nice to sort of play around with it whilst I'm with you anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go for my violet pink first. I'm just going to figure out where I want to put the rose golds. You all good in your screens? It should be nice and bright. And if there is a tint to your page on the screen, let me know, because I didn't think about it, but there are people who have got sensitivity to light, and they can tell the huge difference in if there's a tint on the page, and it just, my eyesight doesn't see that. Hello, Terralyn. Okay, so we're going to put rose gold there. We're going to put it on this part, and I'm not going to do those little tiny grated things in. I'm just going to go all over. I'm not going to do them individually. It's going to be way too much. So let's just go over the entire area, and remember, leave a nice white space for now, because we're going to come back to that. Sorry, Connie, I because I can't understand the emails that I've got regarding, because I think I used the Amazon.de. How many books did you get? Just curious. Because I can't read the emails. I'm so sorry. It's one of those emails that comes through, and even when I open it, I can't understand it. I'm like, oh my. When you order off other Amazons, it's in other languages, and I can't understand it at all. So it's quite funny. I said to Andrew, I can't even translate this. What's going on? And he said, is there not? And I was like, no, I can't do it. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't realise that there's so many people that are actually sensitive to light, and sometimes if there's a blue tint on my screen, it can really be off-putting to people, and it didn't cross my mind, you know, because I don't have that myself, and until someone points it out to me, I wouldn't know. Oh, Connie, there'll be more. There'll be more. Just warning you. So if you get another anything, yeah. I couldn't read the email to see how many had come to you. I was like, oh dear. Okay, so this is still violet pink 583. So we're just working out where we want to put some of this rose gold. And as I said, we'll start having a look at other colours and planning out these parts here as well. So I will pinpoint where I'm going to put the rose gold. There we go. I just couldn't understand the email, Connie, thank you. It's Christmas. It's coming up to Christmas. Okay. That's going to look really nice, I think, with the rose gold as opposed to the other one. Let's also head up to sort of around here where we're going to put it. So we might do some more here as well. We might as well, eh? Hello, Shell. How are you? Okay. So violet pink. You know where some things are so very intricate, so I hope it's showing up on your screens. It's tiny intricacy, this picture, and usually that would daunt me doing a stream with intricate pictures, but it doesn't with Serene, because a lot of his pictures have a lot of intricate sections, so it's just about taking one section at a time. That's okay. I know it's usually our time to make tea. Mine was made this morning. Usually on a Saturday I will make either Greek, which will be tomorrow instead, or we have chili con carne tonight, and that's the usual other one because I can make that in the morning and stick it aside. Connie, there is no such thing. Okay. Let's put some rose gold. That's going to be a gold ring. Let's come up to these sections. I don't know if it's appealing to anyone, but I find them really relaxing. But there's an official, hold on. So it's not for everyone. These aren't for everyone. Just a very quick side note. This is the villain spiroglyphics. So you know the original guy, Thomas Pavitt, who does the original spiroglyphics. So these are all Disney villains. So there is the Big Bad Wolf, Captain Hook, Cruella de Vil, Dawn Bellwether, Dr. Facilia, who I just call him the Voodoo Man, Evil Queen, Hades, Jafar, King Candy, Lady Tremaine, Maleficent, Mother Gothel, Pete, Prince John, Queen of Hearts, Scar, Sphere Khan, Ursula, Yokai, and I can never say her name, but I think it's I can't say her name, never have been able to. So anyone that likes doing these, this is new, it's just come out, and I've just started this one, which is the Big Bad Wolf. Now the way to also deal with them is put some paper over that part as you're coming around the sections. But this is the original, like, Disney villain, so it's not a rip-off, it's not a a cheaply made one, it's villains. And I like doing these because I find them very relaxing. So if this is your cup of tea, definitely check this out. It is, as I said, it is the original. It's not a rip-off or anything. It's really high quality. If you come into the section here, it tells you how to tackle them. If you wanted to tackle them with 2 tones, 3 tones, however you want to do them, it tells you some techniques, and then you just start at number 1. I like doing these. These are really, really, really nice. I know they're not for everyone, but just a little side note, if you're someone that likes to do them in your relaxation time and you're a Disney fan, that's all. I do them personally because they do genuinely relax me. I never thought I'd be able to do them because they hurt your eyes. They hurt your eyes a lot if you look at the entire page in one go. If you just cover up a little bit as you're doing a bit, it's actually quite fun. It really is. But as long as you cover something up, they genuinely are okay. They're not for everyone. That's why I tend to try and hold my hand over doing. But yeah, they're very relaxing. Like some people like to do mandalas, etc. I find them actually really, really therapeutic. As like in the same way that I find diamond painting therapeutic, it's like it's mindless because you've got one pen, one page, a line to follow, and you're off. And the same with diamond painting. You have one canvas, a bunch of sticky canvas like circles and some diamonds, and off you go with sticking them down. It's not for everyone, but I like to show you guys everything because there might be one of you or 2 of you that think, oh, I didn't know that was out, I'd really like that. Or it might be a good gift for someone. If they're a Disney fan, buy them a pack of black fine liners and buy them that and put them in the stocking or something, or in their Christmas Eve box or whatever it might be. Hello, Tracy. But you might have a Disney fan in the house. You might. Okay, we're going to come up here and then we're going to go with the second colour all round. So I'm just planning out where we're going to put these rose golds. So all these little sort of ornate parts are going to be rose gold. We'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm still on the first colour, and the first colour is Violet Pink 583. So I'll talk you through it. Now when I finish my picture entirely, I'll convert these over to Prisma's Polys, but I'll do that once I finish the picture. With the golds, of course. Oh, nice. Happy day then. I like to hear what you guys have bought yourselves recently, especially at the moment. It's definitely a time to treat yourself to something. Oh, that's okay, Joanne. Mine's been playing up today as well, actually. So maybe it's just something in the air today. Okay, and let's see what else. We'll come up. We'll work our way up. Okay, next colour is Hibiscus Pink. So we've done Violet Pink, now we're on Hibiscus Pink at 094. If you can hear some heavy breathing, it's just Andrew. Don't be alarmed. He's just come up from skipping.
Jump rope. They won't know what you mean.
Well, skipping jump rope. Of course people know.
No, America call it jump rope.
Jump ropes then. He's just killed himself with that. Yeah, I love this headdress actually. Okay, so we're just going to put some in. I'm not going to put too much. I'm just going to blend it outwards. It's a really nice colour actually. He has to get his breath before he says hello to everyone. Okay, let's come down here. Let's go around all these sections. It's very relaxing actually to do all the intricate parts on a N.Filbert picture. You got to have patience and time to do one of his pictures if you want to invest the time in them, because they are very detailed, but they're worth it in the end. Okay. Alright, Mr. Heavy Breather.
I'm soaked.
Go and get changed. Night night, Ria. Hiya, Debbie. Okay. Let's put some in here as well. So we're just mixing the first violet pink and hibiscus pink. The metallic colours are linked underneath in the description if you wanted to nab them, write them down, try them out, whatever you may want to do with them. Okay. Did I put it up there? I did, didn't I? Yeah, let's just put a little bit more. Okay, next colour. Let's try out, well, I can't remember the order. I don't think it will particularly matter which order I do them in, but I'm going to go off the back of the pinks and I'm going to add in my, I think it was 037, yeah. Okay, 037 is brown ochre. Siri thinks I'm talking to him. I think it's a male this time. So we're going to add that into the pinks. This changes the tone, but you're going to come back in with some pinks and some flesh tone as well. So it kind of changes up the colours. It puts a gold tone onto it. So I'm sort of mixing it in a little bit to those pinks, you know, like we've done on here. That's okay, relax away. It is actually quite a relaxing stream. It's one of those, you know, the fall asleep to my art streams, you know, those types. It's kind of like that today. I'm in a very chilled out mode today. And with this kind of intricate picture, I think it's perfect to do that with. Some streams are very loud from my mouth. Now other streams are just like, right, let's grab our whip that we're working on over the strings and let's wind on down and try out some combinations. Okay, so we're going to put some more into those pinks. Adri, question. Is there any time that you aren't having to study, bless you? That is, you always seem to be studying. It's a lot on your little mind to have to take on. When's your sort of, how much time in a week do you sort of have to study? Because it's a lot of information. I understand studying is like a, you know, a continuous thing, but when is your time? Okay. Let's put in. Is it easier to blend colours with colour pencils or acrylic? Personally, for me, I'm not at all familiar with how to do that with acrylic, so I'm going to always say pencils for me. Oh, bless. Okay, next up we're going to use the Herculean red and the burnt sienna 50. They're going to be my two next ones. Okay, so burnt sienna 50, I'm going to go into some of that, what we've just used, but again, I don't put that everywhere. It's where I want the darker sections, and we can come back to this colour anyway. So we're just playing around at the moment. We're playing with our tone. So you can jump around and jump around. Get up, and get down. Do you remember that? Jump, jump, everybody jump. That was from, was that the 90s or the early 2000s? Hello, Joanna, Mrs. Christmas, how are you doing? Then let's go for, we'll put some of that raw sienna in actually. Raw sienna is 036, we'll put some of that in. So I'm just putting a touch of that because otherwise it will overpower. And the whole point is to keep it a bit pink. So it's just playing around with colour. And the lightest parts will have the buff titanium to blend it out. And the darkest parts will have sepia to shadow. So that's kind of where we're going with that. Hello, Joy. Ugh. How long did it take you guys to do your Christmas decorations? Just wondering. Does it take you a month to put them up, or does it take you a day like us? Well, actually, I think we're going to do it tomorrow. 068. I know I said that last week, but then my oomph. Does anyone's oomph disappear? My oomph disappeared. Whatever the oomph is, it kind of fizzled, and I was like, no, come back. So I waited for the oomph again, and I said to Andrew this morning, I think I really want to lift my spirits this year and put it up. And he caved. He said, okay. He said, oh, next week. And I was like, no. This weekend, no. What do you mean? Okay. So Herculean red. And this is the perfect colour to mix in with this rose gold. It kind of blends it really nicely together. There we go. And coming down to this area as well. He did. Thank you, Lulu. Santa Claus costumes fluffed up back from the cleaners. Nice! Oh my goodness, Kat. That's a long old time. Don't you get tired? I mean, I love decorating, but I like it in a day, done, over, kablam. I can enjoy it then. Hello, Dollar D. I have not seen you, Nisi, in forever. How are you doing? I don't know if anyone remembers. Nisi was from years ago. She was before me. And you're back. Okay. That's a bit better. Okie dokie. Right. Now I'm going to grab my 872, which is burnt ochre 10%, I think? Yeah, burnt ochre 10%. And I'm just going to blend into those colours we've done. Now, if I need to add any more dark, I will do. We'll do that last. So that's just going to blend out into some of this. I'm just going to go straight on over. Good. I'm glad you're good. Hello, Suze. Suze just doing the Christmas charm with us. I didn't see you, Ella, hon. I like mine done in a day. Yeah, all done in one day. We do that as well. And although at the end of it, I'm like, oh, I'm broken. I just like it done. And then we can just sit and reap the rewards of doing it all day. Mind you, I've got my lifter, my arms, carrier of everything from the attic down with all the boxes. I'm the one that sorts it all out. He's the one that does all the lifting. It's like a team effort. Okay, sepia now. Now sepia is just my shadow colour. So I'm just going to come and look at where I need to shadow up. So I'm just going to make sure that anywhere that I need to shadow up has got a bit of the sepia in it. And then we'll move on a little bit from the rose gold, but you'll see where I'm going to be going with this. It's going to be, I think I've sort of shown both of them now, so we'll just plan where we're going to put them. And then with the picture with the catch up of how much of the rose gold I've done, etc., you'll be able to see which areas I've picked. So unless you want me to do the whole crown on here, I can do, but that might just be lengthy for you guys to watch, because I'll be doing like a whole stream just doing this which I'm happy to do, but I'd rather you be entertained by watching, you know, different combinations. So I've got to try and think about how much of it I'm going to put in. I think that's enough, and then I'll be able to show you. Now, if I'm going to put any more colours, it's got to match what I'm going to do in the rest of her. So we're going to have to sort of think about that now and get our chart out and have a look about, you know, which colours. And remember, I showed you on the last stream the first edition I did of this. So this is 2.0. Kind of fitting because we're in 2.0 lockdown. We're gonna sort of have a few other colours added into it. Lumi's mum. Oh gosh, yes. And that's the thing, you know, you've got to also sit down and relax and enjoy it, because by the time you've finished it, it's like Christmas is done. I know people who put it up 2 days before Christmas and take it down on Boxing Day. I know of people who do that, and I'm just like, you never get to enjoy it that way. And she's like, nope, can't stand the mess, need it gone, the cats don't like it, I don't like the mess, I don't like the dust. And like 2 days is not going to accumulate some dust, honey. She's just adamant it comes down though. Okay, let's come to this section up here. And then we'll look at adding in a few other colours. And what colours? I kind of want these to be like an ochre tone. So we might put in some distress ink on the base and go over that, because that can be our base colour of adding a little bit in. Or we can do it purely solely with pencils, because so far that's exactly what we've done. Okay, it's kind of looking like it's mixing in, right? Hiya, Ali. Happy Saturday to you.
Do you want anything else?
No, I'm fine. I wouldn't eat on stream. Jesus.
No.
I'd have to mute myself.
I didn't mean food, I meant drink.
Oh, hold on. I think that's still hot. No, I'm alright, thank you. I'll let you know when you've eaten.
Once I'm down, I don't think I'm getting up.
Did you hear that? He voluntarily asked me if I wanted tea without me having to ask. What's happening? If Shannon's still listening, Shannon was started singing I Like to Move It, Move It. Andrew will tell you the routine in the kitchen to Julian from Madagascar. What was it? It was the entire routine. He was looking sideways at me like, what on earth, she's possessed. It was so funny. So I'm standing in the kitchen. He's never watched Madagascar before. And you know Julian the lemur, and he sings that I like to move it, move it. Well, I absolutely love that film. I've watched it so many times. And you know the very end where it comes on with the credits rolling and he's doing the dance with all these little mates from the jungle? Andrew's sitting there in the kitchen eating. I've joined him. And then that comes on the telly and I just burst out into the entire routine. He's looking sideways at me like I'm absolutely possessed. And it just made me laugh when Shannon mentioned that yesterday, because it just reminded me of doing that, and Andrew looking like, what is she doing?
I was giving you the super not impressive face.
It was very funny. Hiya, Nana. Yeah, physically fit. I just love it so much. It just cracks me right up.
I think you're scaring your subscribers away.
Hey, it's a fun song. Anyone feeling down, go stick on Julian. I Like to Move It, Move It. And everyone will feel happy. It's just, you got to dance around. It doesn't matter, like a lunatic. No one will care. You can't do that song without dancing like a loon. You just can't. It doesn't matter what is happening in the world. Go dance to Julian. It is needed. My mum will tell you, I just don't care. I just don't. It doesn't matter what's happening in life. And even if I have to chair dance, I'll chair dance. Okay, so that is kind of how the rose gold is going to go. If I need to add any more hints of a yellow, we might introduce one other colour, which is the yellow ochre at 034, and I'll just add a hint of that into the pink, like literally a hint. Nana, everyone's got that song that will dance, and it doesn't matter if you have to chair dance it, it doesn't matter if you have to tap your toe dance it, everyone has that. Yeah, chat is acting up for me today as well. I'm getting your messages super late, and it all comes in one. That's okay, Kirsty, you just chill out. Okay, so we're adding some yellow ochre. No, you have to burst into a routine. It is just it's just needed. Okay, as for her eyebrows, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to come in with a black. Now this is just a black Prisma, and I'm just going to follow the brow line, because it's very heavily grayscaled anyway, so I'm just going to follow that. And then now I've done the bottom part of the headdress, I'm just going to add in some black. And I'm just going to literally go around these parts. No, Becky, I've got the in the UK, just a side note on that. In the UK, we're like on episode 8 of season 15, so we're way behind, so I can't have any spoilers onto what has happened, and I'm so sad it's over with Supernatural, so I'm way behind. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. The colours is in the description if you wanted to take the colours. As I say, I'm not at all, you know, I'll just share everything, so just take what you need of that. Okay, I'm putting the black in. I'm going to leave the underneath of her eyelids white for the minute, and I'm also just going to put some more of the eyelashes like that. Now her lips, I want to keep it quite natural, but I want to use the hibiscus pink and the rose violet pink, because maybe the Herculean red. I want to kind of mix it in with her rose gold. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. So we're going to go for hibiscus pink into her lips first. And hibiscus pink is number 094. And I kind of want to match it to her headdress. So let's put some of that in. I think it would be nice to kind of match, especially being that it's quite a minimal palette. Then we're going to go for some Herculean red at 068 and just go straight over. So those parts that we've done. There we go. Let's get our 872. Do you know, I feel like doing exactly the same, going back to the beginning again, but I've done that like 5 times already. But I am watching my Grey's Anatomy at the moment and my Chicago Fire, so I'm kind of like between different seasons, and I'm just trying to avoid so many spoilers. It's unbelievable. Yeah, quite a few of them, Nana, quite a few of them, especially the new skin tones. I just love the boys so much. They've been through every part of my life. Like, I started watching them when I was 20 years old. I'm now 33. And it's been on 15 years, but I joined 2 seasons, 3 seasons later. It is a big part of, like, my life, Supernatural. It was a big part of when me and Andrew bought our first place, after we'd been living in this tiny little flat. We first moved in, I was in a mattress because we didn't have any furniture, because we didn't have like anywhere we'd moved from. We were fresh, we were new, 21, you know. And I used to sit on my mattress for a little while on the floor with this tiny little telly in front of us watching Supernatural, and it kind of went from there. And it was always like, it was there for like life moments and good times, bad times. It was always there, Supernatural, so I've got a bit of an emotional connection to it. Okay, this one is it's Burnt Sienna 50. So has anyone else got a program or a show that's done that with them, that they've watched so many years and it's been through like big moments in their life? Or is it just me? I've got a big emotional connection to Supernatural. I still say I'm 32 because I haven't counted this one, but I'm not. I'm 33 now. But it's been a huge part of my life. Huge part of my life. And it's kind of the show that's been there through it all. And then Grey's Anatomy started to come in on it as well. Oh, Joanna, bless you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Hiya. Anyone that's new, welcome. I hope you have a good time over here. There's a really lovely bunch of ladies and gents. We've got Gary, whose birthday, for those of you that have joined late, Gary's birthday today. And anyone else that's got a birthday coming up as well. We've got a couple of people I know of, and I must send them a happy birthday. Charmed. Do you know, I never watched Charmed. CSI used to like watching that. Thank you so much, Joanna. That's so sweet. Just ice cream money. That's a huge, huge gesture. Thank you so much. Yeah, Alexis. I think we've all got that. No, I'm not looking at anything to do with it, Winchester, at all. I just can't. I can't look at it at the moment because I'm so sad it's going to be over. I know I'll cry. No, I can't watch anything. I will catch up with anything to do with Supernatural after I've watched it. Okay, so I'm just going to go over these areas where on the skin that I need to add a little bit more depth on. So this is burnt sienna 50%. So it just adds a little bit more shadow, especially in the areas that I've now done the headdress on. It kind of blends back into where her headdress is. Yeah, I can't look at it. Yeah, whenever I see anything to do with it, I'm scrolling past it like lightning, because I can't look at anything yet because I'm so behind. Hello, Andrea. Thank you so much. I hope it's looking okay. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to, with the pink, so the violet pink, I'm just going to mark with you. Joanna, thank you so, bless you. That's double ice cream, thank you so much. I'm just going to put in where I'm going to put these. I've never watched that one. Oh, I wish I could. I love doing eye makeup on people. Okay, so I'm just going to, with a violet pink, I'm just going to put a mark where I'm going to put some more for you guys, so that when you do this in your own time, if anyone, because I know some people do follow, you can see where I've put it. So I'm going to bring you down, and I'm just going to very lightly mark around where I'm doing this. Okay, so it's going to be that whole area. I think I'm going to do them on these sections as well, so just so you know this like chunky square ornate part, we're going to do that. These areas also, have you got it on Netflix over there, Joanna? Bless you. Nice to meet anyone that's coming in. Hiya, Dream. Right, so we're just going to put in the parts that are going to be rose gold. So you know, I think my chat has frozen. Hold on, guys. Hold on, my chat's gone completely dead. 1 minute. I've really, my internet's playing. I know a lot of you as well are playing up. My chat's playing up, so just bear with me. I have to put you on my phone, I think, and turn myself right on down. Okay, there we go. Is your chat done the same? Yeah, mine's playing up as well. There we go. Okay, I've got you on my phone and it seems to be better because on the computer it's completely frozen on me. It might catch up in a minute. It's all over the place. Okay, so as long as you can see where I'm going to put the rose gold, okay. So we're going to put them on here. All this area. I think we'll do this part in gold. So anywhere where I leave is going to be. Yes, Kirsty. You pause and then it comes 100 miles an hour after, exactly the same. All these areas, so all these little tiny bits here are going to be rose gold. We'll do this part as well, just so you know, of course. So this is with the violet pink that I'm marking it for you. Oh my gosh, Nana. Have you seen yourself in the mirror? You do not look like you need to be in a museum. You're like rock chick Nana Mo. Okay. Right. Then with the gold, we're going to get raw sienna. And I'm just going to mark the places that I'm going to put that as well. So let's go for this area here. This is definitely going to be, so we're just marking so I know. And then anyone else. That's young. Hiya, Twyla. You're still young. Okay. Let's go for some on here. So this is going to be gold. So raw sienna is going to be all the places that I'm going to put the gold. Hibiscus pink will be this part. So this will be the rose gold. And anyway, age is nothing but a number. It doesn't matter what age anyone is. Okay, let's go for hibiscus. This part will be the gold, raw sienna. So this section there. And then these I'm going to do is like a gold circle and then the rose gold petals. Does that make sense? So you know what I'm going to be, where I'm going to be going, just in cases. Hello, unicorn. I'm so sorry guys if my chat completely plays up and I can't see stuff on my screen. Just know it does come back in a moment. It just takes a little while, so just YouTube is playing up with chat today, so just bear with me. Okay, so these are all going to be rose gold. Are we all getting the gist of where I'm going to go with this now? Okay, so where am I? These down here will be gold, so let's get the raw sienna. So you know. Now, I'm going to move on for the headdress for a minute, and this, I'm going to do the gold circles. Oh, it's coming through very fast now. Ah, Sherry, you can do it. Yeah, don't speak too soon. We might have Google mods in here very soon. Your stream performance is terrible. Bam, you're banned. Sorry. Okay, and then this part is going to be a little bit of gold as well. Right, let's get ourselves, now that was raw sienna. Let's go for some burnt ochre. And let's put some of this in. The link for this book is in the description, as is the colours for the rose gold and the Sammy gold. Sammy's version of. Oh, Nana, we've been having Google mods coming in. I don't know who they are. They're like these mysterious characters deleting people's hellos. They're genuinely a thing. Hello, Katrina. Okay, so that's that one. Then we shall go for sepia and light flesh 10%. So we got light flesh 10% at 542. Let's go over the entire thing. I know, right? I think they're a computer. I think they're computer bots. Okay, and Sepia is just going to be a little bit of shadow. Yeah, I think they're computer robots. But it's just crazy. They're going into live streams, deleting anyone's comments. Like, not inappropriate ones either. So I wasn't quite sure about that. Okay, and then this thing here, I was very tempted to do a rose gold, but I think I'm going to not, because we've got an ornate section here. So on her clothing, we've got these little areas, and I think that would be really nice to mix in with her headdress. So I am going to do some of that in rose gold, because I think it would be really nice. So again, just to show you, I'm going to be putting... I know, there's so many new colour tubers. I said that, Nisi. There's lots and lots and lots of new channels. It's been great. Well, she could be a Google bot, Michelle. There we go. We found it out. It's crazy. That's why I say Big Brother's watching you. Okay, violet pink. Let's put some of the rose gold sections in here. So let's go for these. And all these areas as well, because I don't want to really detract too much, because the clothing is going to be different colours. I quite like the idea of some light browns. I want this a little bit on the darker rather than light. I don't want to contrast it too much. I quite like the idea of keeping it a bit mixed in with what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to put the violet pink is going to be indicating the rose gold, as I was above. Hiya Lou, how are you doing? We've got a lot of Lou's. We've got Lulu, Winchester, Ludi, Ludi. Train Lou, we're going to call you Train Lou, because when we've got lots of Lou's. Oh, that's okay, go and have your bath, go relax. Okay, let's put some of the pink. So it's really, really sort of, I'd say it is. It's very matched against what we've been doing. Coordinated, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, brain dead moment then. We're really coordinated. I know. It's a funny thing at the moment. I think it was done because of the voting thing in America with the Google bots, but yeah, they shouldn't be around for too long. Mind you, they've got the time and money to be able to hire people, haven't they? Okay, so all this part here is going to be the rose gold. So all of this. So I'm just mixing it out. So just indicate. So I won't fill this in because we've been doing it on the headdress, so just now you know where it's going to be. Okay. Now this part here, I'm going to match it into a darker version of what goes into a lighter version here. So we're going to grab some browns, I think, maybe. What do you think? Let's come up and have a look. Right. So we can see where this is going to go. So I've matched all this part. Now these wings, we need to have a look at what colours we're going to do them. So I've got like, let's grab a piece of paper. Let me just, 1 second. Hey, chops. Oh, sorry guys, there's me bashing my chair against the table. Okay, let's look at, right, that would be a real nice colour to add in. So let's sepia 50. we're going to try and match down to what we can have a look, what would go really well. Now, these colours are beautiful. These are in the new set. They're the dark fleshes, and they're like taupe or taupe, however you say them. But you know where they go into like a brown, into this like fleshy brown? It's a really nice combination. I really like the idea of having these brown colours. I think it would go really well. Sorry, that's it. That's better. Let's look at... Those two go really well. Not so much that one. That one's okay. These are the tones I'm looking for. We've got pink white as well. That's a nice tone. This one. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a lovely colour, and it's also something that you can really like graduate in. So we might start them off with those tones, I think. We've got burnt sienna, but I don't know if I really want to use that. Castle Earth is a little bit of a crumbly mixture. You'll see what I mean. It is the colour I'm looking for, but it's so crumbly. Oh, that's a nice tone as well. Right, so cancel that one out. So I'm just trying to look at what will go together. Now, all of these work really well together. So let's say even that one with this one works. Castle Earth works on the edge of that. This works off the edge of that. So they all work really well together. It's that sort of brown grey combination. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's work with that, because that seems to be the combination that is going to look what I have in my mind. Hello, Helly. How are you, my dear? You're not late. You're never late. No one's late. You're here whenever you are able. Hello, Groom. I don't know. He does a lot of his stuff based on the Indonesian culture, because that's where he's from. So I should imagine it's something to do with that. Right, let's bring you on down. Sorry for the ride. And I'm just going to look at some of these drop parts first. So I'm going to go for Castle Earth, which is 046. And we're going to work with the crumbly texture, because this paper just works with everything. And it's a brown. It works really well with the other colours. Oh, come on my screen. That needs to go off so I can see you. Oh, that's all right. My chat has now caught up with you, I think. So we're going to go for Castle Earth. And let's bring some of that nice tone in there. The browns will work really well with the rose golds, I think. Then let's try some Dark Flesh 40 at 745 off that. It's got a really beautiful tone, this tone. This is the 40%. That works nicely together. And then we're going to go down to the Dark Flesh 5%. Yeah, I think it is the same. I'm with Kat on that one. I think it's got a lot of Indonesian and Asian culture vibes, but he has his own spin on stuff. Go back to my Castle Earth, and this will be... Now, Castle Earth, because of its crumbly nature, I prefer to actually flick it, because when I try to blend it, it just crumbles more. So I actually think this works best, this pencil, when you flick. And the same if you're working with anything coming off of it. So back to your other colours that you've just used. And then the middle you can keep, or you can use your buff titanium. You know which one I'm going to opt for. So let's go for buff. And that will be kind of the colours that we're sort of looking at. It will go really nicely with them. Same with this part of her here. So let's try it on there. This time we're going to use Sepia 50% at 906. So is it good on your screens? Can you see okay? I think you're alright. I'm just double checking to make sure my hand's not covering what I'm doing. So we're going to go for Sepia 50. And if you haven't got Lumies and they're on your Christmas wish list, you're going to love them. What's on your Christmas wish list? Hello, Kim. How you doing, honey? What's on your Christmas wish list? Have you got anything? Or it doesn't have to be colour related. What's your top thing that you're hoping your husbands, wives, partners, mums, dads, friends, whoever is gonna treat you to, and vice versa? Have you got anything, any special gifts in mind for people? Okay, Dark Flesh 40% at 745. And you would love a camera. A working vaccine, I know, right? Louis Portrait and some DACs. Nice. I like that kind of combination. Yeah, I always say that. And an alpaca sweater. You're so cute. Alpacas. They are fun. Okay. And then we're going to go to Dark Flesh 5%. Any gamers in the house? Ah, you want the super colours. No, I don't have a wish list. I honestly don't. The only thing Andrew hears me go on and on and on about, but it's just, I'll wait till it calms down, is the PS5 release, new PlayStation, and a Nintendo Switch. They're the only two things that I am always on about to him. I'm like, I want them. And then I look at the price and I'm like, they can wait. We have a wedding. Okay, Castle Earth. But they're not like, it's not really a wish list. I don't have one. I really don't. Okay. Alpaca. You need to go buy that alpaca. You should need one for your garden. Yeah, I know, Suze. Me too. I think it will help these long days and nights in the Switch, but the PS5, if it's going to blow everything out the water. Have you seen the releases for that? It's crazy. Yes, yes. Okay, I really like that combination, don't you? I think that's gone down really well, actually. It works with the theme. Okay, so when we're going to look at these long, we might add some other shades in and some hints of pink in there. I think that will work really well. But first off, we're going to look at shadows. So we're going to go for Sepia 50 at 906. So we're going to like plan some of these first. You got your daughter a Nintendo Switch and another a Nintendo Lite and the laptop. Yeah, that is a big wish list for the kids. Oh, I know. I think they sold out the PS5s, didn't they, on the release? I'm pretty sure they did. It was like a crazy amount of people were out in the shops getting them. Kirsty. Okay, we're still on 906. Yeah, those children, you know, they're going to love you this Christmas. That's amazing. Seeing their faces, I always say this Christmas is definitely for kids. And my whole world will change when I do have children, because it will just be all about them. You know, we have quiet Christmases anyway in general, and it will just be such a different vibe when you see their little faces. So it makes it worth it. Oh, that's so sweet. Your daughter has a trampoline today. Oh, that is lovely from her nana. Yeah, I think they give you the spirit of Christmas again, kids, definitely. Grandkids, I think it's all about them. Okay, let's try then, after Sepia 50, let's try Dark Flesh 5. I'm going to leave out Dark Flesh 40 and I'm just going to go straight into Dark Flesh 5. And I'm just going to, because they're feathers, I'm just going to wisp it off. just in little wisps, and anything I get outside of the lines I'll just erase after. Yeah, my mum's put her order in already of sugar-free mince pies that I make from scratch. My boozy mince pies. It's got a ton of brandy in them, but they are delicious. Okay, let's also try a little hint of pink. So I think I'm going to pick up the Herculean red. Now I'm only going to put a hint of this in there. So I'm just going to have to turn my page ever so slightly. And I'm just going to put a touch of this Herculean red in there. And that will work also with that dark flesh colour. So it's kind of like it's going to mix in with the colours that's already going on in there. And if you really want to darken things up, grab Castle Earth or Sepia. I'm personally going to grab Sepia, so not Sepia 50%. Hold on, guys. That's it, sorry. So I'm just going to, this is Sepia, not the 50, the original. And that's just going to add the hint of dark in there. Kim, Christmas is magical through a child's eyes. My granddaughter will be 2 in March, so it's going to be fun Christmas for her. She'll get a little understanding of how to open her presents. Definitely. That will be absolutely amazing to watch. Christmas is about them for me. Like, I haven't got children of my own, but I just know it's so magical for them because they believe in Santa and they believe in all the things that you do, like leaving the mince pie out and the carrot for Rudolph and the cookie for Santa with the glass of it, you know, all that sort of thing is all really real in their eyes. So, so sweet. Okay, and then back to my Dark Flesh 5. So these are going to be in those colours this I've gone for the really natural tones actually. So let's see how that looks with it. So it's going to be like the dark, it's going to work really well with it, I think. What do you think? Oh, that's so sweet. See, I love anything like that, Nana. I'm like, I'll keep it alive for them. Ah, so sorry. Santa's real. Don't tell anyone any different. He's real. So Santa is a real amazing man that comes once a year. No, he comes round. He comes round. Oh, thank you. Right. So what we'll do then is head down to the clothing on this part. Okay. So as I was doing up here, just so that we get a better view of how it's going to look in a bigger section, Sepia 906. Yeah, he's been in lockdown, but he's had a lot more time to work on a lot more things. So it's been a good thing for him. And the elves have been really hard at making stuff. Kirsty, I'm redeeming myself here with the children. He's given those elves a lot of jobs this year because of lockdown. And they haven't been able to see their friends. So they've been working ultra hard. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, it depends. I'll say it depends. What's the challenge? It depends. Aw, I hope so one day, Kim. I hope so. What's my challenge? Okay. Let's go. I have to flick out because it is a like a feathery type of fabric. Bookshelves, Katrina. That's actually quite a good one. It's one we all need. Who doesn't need a bookshelf? If you're a colorist, it's like the essential, the quintessential. I actually gave my Crayola pencils away. I have got Crayola crayons, but I did give my pencils away. But I can try something else if you've got another pencil, like a different challenge. Okay. Let's go for a little bit more. So this is all of our shadowed areas. So if you've got shadowed areas, I'm just going very feather light, so that I keep with that wispiness of this, like that. So we'll start off here. Hello, Tara. Mix your pencil challenge. I always mix my pencils. It's just on stream I don't too much so people can follow. That was the only reason I didn't on streams. But other than that, I do mix them very, very frequently. I've got Castle Arts. I have cadmium pencils. Shannon, stop that. Okay, we're going to go to Dark Flesh 5. Is it still in your screens? Okay. Now make sure you've got some light. Hold on. Let's bring the light down a touch. There you go. So we're going to come off the back of the Sepia 50% with Dark Flesh 5%. So we're going to keep it to these natural tones. Oh, no way, Dream! 7 challenges left on your checklist challenge. Well done. Well done. I honestly take my hat off to everyone that has managed to do anywhere remotely near that. So if you're not aware and you are... Whoopsie, look. You're not aware, there is something called the Colouring Checklist Challenge, just something I had prepared earlier, which is a April 2020 to April 2021 challenge. Although we're already like quite a way into the year, there is challenges on there to meet everybody's needs and everyone's sort of like, it is a challenge. There is a challenge in nearly every single one. Some of them might be a little bit easy for some might be a complete complete comfort zone, but this is the Colouring Checklist Challenge. And if you're a very quick colorist and you've still got 5 months to complete this, 4 months, 5 months, and I will do another one next year, and some of them might be very replicant of this one, but this is available. It is in the description down below. You can download and print out your own sheets and join in. So it's just a bit of fun for everyone, and especially this time in this year we needed something. So that was what that was. So well done for anyone that has managed that. Hello, April. Okay, so back to my Dark Flesh 5. Sorry about that. I just thought I'd sidetrack because it was a perfect opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some more of this Dark Flesh, but this time I'm not going to flick it. I'm going to blend it up. And we'll blend some more of the dark into that after. And then we'll add some wisps of white and stuff in there last, but I just want to show you what this will look like. I'm just trying to think if I want to add a little bit of a hint of colour in that headdress more, or just keep it really natural toned. I think natural. I think I might add a bit of bronze somewhere though. Maybe the top of this might be a bronze. We'll do that. What do you think? We'll do this as a bronze, this part above the rose gold. I think that will look good. I hope. You know, you convince yourself that it might. Okay. Then we're going to go for some Hibiscus pink. So we've had Sepia 50, Dark Flesh 5. Now we're going for Herculean red. Sorry, not Hibiscus. Herculean red. I'll put the colours of the clothes in the description after the stream. So just very lightly applying it into that colour we've already got laid down. Just gives it a bit more of a natural tone. So just blend it out nice and lightly. Okay. And then we're going to obviously go a bit darker in the shadows, but we didn't start too dark. You can build up on that. Oops. Okay, Angela, no problem, honey. Okay, and then we're going to go for sepia. So we have 50, and now we're going to go for the original. So it's not got a percentage. It's just sepia on its own. And very nicely and small amounts flick in some of that colour, because it's got to be a little amount, otherwise it's going to take away that feathered look. Aww. You're going to get, I can see Kirsty's next video now. She's going to get the Luminance pencils and she's going to get Serene. I can see it now. If I can just see it. Oh, I would honestly say to the neon, they're just not for me. I'm up for doing like a crayon challenge, definitely. But for neons, I am terrible with neons. I am not good at them at all, in the way of, I don't know what to do with them. It just throws me off. But I definitely am up for a Crayola crayons challenge, dark flesh 5%. I know there's lots and lots of channels that do a lot of budget pencil work, which is really, really helpful to those that, you know, don't want the higher price pencils, because we're not going to say they're cheap, they're not. I'm going to go for some dark flesh 40, and I'm just going to add some of that in there as well, and I'm going to keep that as close to being wispy as I can. Yeah, she did do one in Emily Lytle Oberg. That's right. I can, do you know what? Challenge on. I will do a Crayola crayons challenge. I'm writing this down so that you hold me accountable now. Okay? Hi, Robin. I will hold myself accountable. You watching this? Crayola crayons, okay? Challenge. I will put myself accountable. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'll do it by the end of the year. It might be a complete disaster. Are you challenging me to do this on stream? Are you challenging me to do this on screen or off screen? Because if I have a complete meltdown, it won't be on camera. Oh my gosh. It could, you know, it could be a total disaster, and I'll be sitting here going, oh my god. Okay, and then what I might actually bring is a hint of that actually. I'm going to bring a little bit of the violet pink in there, so you just got a hint, because you're going to have it in your rose gold here. So remember, anywhere I've put that down, hold on, so you can see up here, anywhere I've put the hibiscus pink or the violet pink down is where it's going to be rose gold. So it's going to be exactly the same as what I've already done, and the same with this part here. No, cat. Disaster. Lumi's breaking is not good. Okay, so then that's all going to be the rose gold, and then obviously the clothing is just going to be oh dear, I think I'll have to have some Dutch courage before that stream, Suze. Oh my god. You know I'm going to be sitting there beforehand, like having an absolute, like, oh, what am I going to do with these? And then we're going to go with Buff Titanium, my good old Buffy. And that is just going to go in the middle of all that white space. And that is how we're going to roll with the clothing. So if I come up, you ready for the ride? You ready for the ride? Okay. Let me take that away a second, sorry, because that overshadows that. That's the colours that we're going to go for. I think it actually really suits whiskey. Well, I'm going to have brandy in the house for my mince pies. That might have to be the Dutch courage. No, I don't drink. Very rarely. Well, I do and I don't, only on social occasions. And let's face it, this year I think I've only ever had one, and that was at the beginning of the year. When was the last? No, June. When was the last time we had a gathering? It was June, your dad's birthday, wasn't it?
No, Val.
Was it Val's? No, it was your dad's. It was your dad's 70th.
No.
Oh yeah, we went out for dinner for Val's birthday. That's right. They're the only 2 times I've had a drink, isn't it, this year? June and October. That's how often I drink. That is how often I drink. Twice in 1 year. I don't do too bad then. Okay, I'm going to continue a little bit more on this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So sepia 50. So we're going to do the same. Oh my god, I forgot we went out at that point. We went out for dinner just before the restaurants closed again. Because the restaurant's shut all again. There's none open. I don't know where you guys are, but they've shut all our restaurants and it's just takeaway only. And I don't really have takeaway. But that's the last time that I had a drink. And I don't really drink often. It's just not my thing. I just love a cup of tea. Or a coffee. Tea's obviously my thing, but you know. Socially drink, I do. Okay, so this is sepia 50. Yeah, Suze, I think it's because we're not going out anywhere. We're stuck at home. I got some mulled wine for Christmas. Oh, does anyone like mulled wine? Hot, with some cinnamon sticks in them. Does anyone like that? It just smells like Christmas when you heat it in the pan. It smells amazing. Okay, so then we're going to go for dark flesh 5%. So that was sepia 40. Don't like it. I love the smell of it. You know when you walk through the Christmas markets and you get that smell of the German ones, especially when you get the mulled wine swell, and the apple cider smells. I can't have apple cider. But you know that smell? And then you can smell all the like different hot foods, pretzels, as you walk past pretzel stalls. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love Christmas markets. Just reminds me of them. I love them. Does anyone else like the Christmas smells? When you walk through a Christmas market and then you can always smell food and drink. It smells divine. Okay, so we're going to keep with that pattern of, there we go. So we're going to put this is dark flesh 5%. I'm just going to bring that up as well. Is anyone having their Christmas markets this year? Because it's outdoors. Cinnamon smell is amazing. Christmas markets in general I just love them. I love the personalised little gifts you can do. Okay, then let's pick up our Herculean red. And again, I'm just going to bring some of that colour down. And just blend that out into the white area. I'm going to leave the white areas as well. Especially that it's got more of a wispy open look in that section. Then I'm going to get the dark flesh 40%. So we've had the 5, and this is just to wisp on down into all those colours that we've just added. Especially at the side of that sepia. So let's add some more of that in as well. Ah, thank you. I think it'll go with the colours of her. You know, it's quite a natural sort of palette, I think. Okay. Then let's get our sepia now, so the dark one. Take care, Kat. Enjoy your dinner. So I'm probably going to stream for about another 15 minutes today. So I'll obviously catch up with where I've marked it out for you, and then we'll come back and it will be one more stream on this next Saturday. We're back Tuesday of our Teresa Goodridge, and we're Tinsel Tuesdaying all the way up till the 24th of December. Up to Christmas, and then we'll have, I'm trying to plan something for doing it on New Year's Eve. So like I did last year, I joined the new year in with you guys. I don't know if I'll be here. I'm hoping to actually celebrate this year somehow in some way, because I'm so happy to see 2021, I tell you. I think it needs celebrating. I think it needs a good celebration. I think we need to say goodbye to this year, but the last sort of year we've had. Violet pink. But if I'm home, I would like to see the new year in with you, and I will do the Big Ben like I did last year, or like this beginning March this year. You know, I saw the new year in with you on stream. It was fun. So I'll see what we can do. I do have the Clara postcards, Boots, and we're going to be doing one after we finish Teresa. Hello, Dee. Yes, we're nearly done for today. Okay, then we're going to go for Dark Flesh 5 again, because I just got to catch up really, and then we've got to do the bronze here. I've showed you what we're doing here, didn't I? Yeah, and then I showed you the headdresser. Anywhere where I've marked, I'll continue. Anywhere that I've left, I'll leave for the next stream. Plus we're going to be doing the background. Don't laugh, I did say that word, but it will be a stencil, so it matches the tone of this whole vibe we've got going on. Hi, David. So, okay, then we're going to get our buff titanium, and we're just going to blend into the whites. So just all that white area that we've got going on. Like that. And then if you want to go back to your sepia 50, it's just so that you can mark out, especially on the underneath of the sort of top bit here. I'm just going to blend that slightly in. Aww. Yeah, we need to see the preview of what's going on. We need to see the terms and conditions, right? But I'll gladly see it in with high hopes. Does anyone know that? We got high hopes. We got high hopes. Okay, let's blend some more of the dark into that. There we go. Right, so that's kind of the colour scheme that we're going to be going for. I think it will come out okay, hopefully. If I want to add any highlights or anything like that, we'll add them at the end. So just bear with me, I just need to mute for a second. So with the highlights, you can like drag some down into, you know, what you've got. You don't be afraid to use it, and especially when we did the top section here, we can sort of take out any bits that we need to with the Posca. And yeah, just use the Posca to your advantage. It's there to serve a little purpose on highlights. And yeah, just sort of play around until you're happy. And especially in your fabric, you can bring some of this down, and as it's drying, just tap it in and keep your highlights really bright. And then it won't keep a nice thick white line, it'll just blend it out into it for you. just like that. Okay, and that is today. I've really enjoyed making progress on it. So we've actually made quite a bit of progress. So when we pick up next time, I'll just fill in what we've done, and we'll come back and we'll do the bronze on here. Any of the headdress that I've left for a reason or a purpose, I'll wait for that. And we'll do the background with a stencil as well. I think it'll look nice for the script. Yeah, the script. So if you're not, hold on. Let me bring this up to you. So if you were with me and you've seen, I have marked out with the pink where I'm going to put all of the pink areas, and with the yellow where we're going to do the gold areas. And if we need to do any touch-ups or anything, that's what I do after. So it's all going to sort of go together. I've really enjoyed that. Okay, let me look at the comments. Sorry, it's scrolled now very quickly. Hi Emily, we're going now. I'm so sorry. Ah, Kirsty, thank you. Thank you, Becky. Thanks, Mona and Nana, Carol, Suze. Thank you, Joanna, and thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you, Angela and Miss Mary Berry. Thank you, Shah. I hope you get your wires done in the new studio in your barn. Thank you, Momo. Thank you, Della. I've enjoyed myself as always. It's always nice even to just chill out with you. Thank you, Carol. And you all have a good weekend too. And Adrian, Natalie. And Ruthie. Yeah, stay safe. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy whatever you might be doing if you've started your festivities early. Thank you, lovelies. Big, big, big hugs to you all. And I'll see you on the next stream on Tuesday. And I'll catch up as well on the other one that we got to. You hope you don't get divorced. Brian, it's fine. Hi, that's okay. Thanks, Debs. Melody, night, honey. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. I'll see you on the next stream. Stay safe. Bye.